What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the YouTube Barber Academy, where we have over 500 videos to help you learn. And for my members, man, I know I've been slacking a little bit, but you guys got a treat. I did 4 tutorials where literally there's hardly any cuts, and you guys can see every single part of the process, even some of those parts that other YouTubers have to skip because of time constraints. So that's the whole purpose of the membership. It's not really about the money. It's really about a place where I can just drop good content so that you guys can actually take it in and learn. And I've gotten some great feedback, and for that, thank you. Over the years, very few products ever become like legacy units. And kind of what I mean by that is you could walk into any shop, you could see like an Ergo, you could see a Gold FX, you could see like Andis T-Outliner Cordids. Like these were in every shop in the whole country. You would find at least one of them. Will the Instinct get there? With the Instinct, I've been pretty fortunate to be involved on some of the prototype testing, and I actually had a vector motor almost a full year before the official one. But the official one, I've had it for about 3 months, and I want to share some of the concerns that I had with the battery. What do I think about it now? Is it right for you? How strong is it compared to other brands? And a lot of other questions. And I got the chapter links down below if there's something that you want to refer back to. But the very first thing we're going to get to, features. So let's go. I just want to mention what's in the box. You're going to get a set of double magnetic guards. You're going to get a filthy blend bracket that's actually going to allow it to open up a little bit more and give you a little bit more latitude. It has the click lever. It can be floating. If you want to remove the clicks, you can. You got 3 clipper lids, micro USB charging stand. You can plug it in directly. And one of the things I really love about the micro USB is using the little magnet, and then that means that I can charge my Instinct, my Saber, my Rebel, all with one cord, and that just reduces clutter on my station. Now, you'll notice that I got mine set up here in black. That's because one of the barbers in my shop, Kenny, he decided to put it in black, and I think it looks really cool in black and gold. And speaking of that blade, we're gonna get to that in a minute. So the 2 biggest features, oddly enough, 1 is the size, it being small, and 2 is the motor, which we're going to talk about in the next chapter. The size of it is almost too small. I went from using the Saber to picking this up, and I felt like I was picking up the smallest thing ever. So at first, I did feel like it was too small, but then after using it some, I started to realize that I could grip it and I could hold it in ways that I just can't do with any other clipper. And then when a kid like turtles up on you and makes the neck real short, you don't have that bottom of the clipper protruding out of your hand, so you have a little bit more space there to kind of maneuver. And also, it's super light. It weighs just 215 grams, and if I compare that to the Magic Clip weighs 305 grams. So let's talk about the battery and the charging. All right, I already mentioned the 3 charging options, which is awesome, but this is where I encountered my first problem. I plugged it in, and I let it sit overnight, and it was still blinking in the morning. See, it blinks when it's charging, and it's solid when it stops charging. But I never did have any actual dissipation of the battery. It wasn't dying, nothing really strange was happening. It's just that. So the way that I wound up fixing this was I actually took it, killed it all the way. I ran it till it died, then I plugged it in overnight. When I woke up in the morning, it was solid, and now it'll actually charge and it's acting normally. I've actually had this happen before with the Snap FX and a couple other clippers. And if you guys who get the Instinct clipper, if you have that, please leave me a comment. I would definitely want to know about that. But that kind of resets the battery, sort of like recycles the battery. And since then, we've not had any issues. Let's talk about the blades. Now it's got this cool gold lever and it clicks, and I actually like using the clicks. It helps me teach, it helps me stay organized, and I think it's just a great thing. However, you could remove the clicks if you just wanted it to be floating. There's also a bracket that you get in the box. That's the Filthy Blends bracket. And what that does is that allows the clipper to open up a little bit further than normal, giving you a little bit more latitude in your blend. Now, talking about the blade itself, you actually have the Gold Fusion Vapor Blade. Now, there's something in the water going on here with these gold blades, and I've talked about this before. All the gold titanium blades on practically every other brand, including this one, they seem to perform better, and it's no different with this. And the finish on this blade makes it my favorite of all time. The idea of the Vapor Blade is a blend between the forgiveness you get with the taper blade and the close cutting capabilities you get with the fade blade. And if you have to pick just one clipper to do it all, that's the type of blade that you want to have on it. So when it comes to the motor, this is the newest revolution in technology. And what that basically means, this vector motor, is it's going to speed up to maintain 11,000 cutting strokes per minute no matter what. It's hard to hear, but when I try to stop the blade, it just gets more powerful and keeps going. And what that means is that it will preserve battery when it doesn't need it. And I can vouch that whenever you go into some strong bulk, whether you're doing clipper over comb or just whatever, It is like instant. It's the instant power that you need it. Now the instinct trimmer can do it too, and we're gonna cover that in a separate video. But what does that mean for the actual cut? I noticed like right away, the speed and quality of my haircuts was elevating. And I was just like, why am I getting this stuff done so fast? Like it was kind of a head scratcher. So I do got a theory that because it can maintain a constant speed of 11,000 cutting strokes per cut, and it led to fewer mistakes. And also removing bulk was as good, if not better, than a detachable. And if you add in the Vapor/Fusion blade, you literally have the ability to handle anything that comes your way. So overall, this clipper won the best clipper of 2023 for a reason. This clipper really has no competition in my opinion. And once the world gets their hand on this, I'm sure they're going to agree, and it's going to change the perspective about what they think we should be getting with our clippers now. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. Leave me a comment below if you feel like I missed something, or if you have a question about this clipper, and I'll be happy to answer that. And if you guys haven't already, check out the best clipper of 2023, best trimmer of 2023, best shaver of 2023. And hopefully you guys get the chance to check out my membership if you guys are into learning how to cut hair and you really want to have a good, thorough understanding of it and how to use my 6 phases and all the little techniques. With that being said, this video was a ton of work, so do me a favor, smash that thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.